welcome back everybody. The Grand Tactician, the Civil War. I'm Grumpy Grandpa Gaming, and this is episode 3 of our Rebel Spring of 64 campaign using version 1.12. So, got a little bit of sad news yesterday evening via email from Jean at the a.o.m team, and they are not going to be updating the a.o.m mod anytime in the near future. Apparently they were just a little burnt out on it, and the DLC made some changes I guess they are grappling with, so there's going to be nothing forthcoming from them for a while, but I will keep everybody updated on that one as I get news on it. Other than that, we do have a new viewer unit to add. They are in the Army of Tennessee. Where'd they go? That is the 15th Alabama Cavalry, which is now serving in Wheeler's Cavalry Corps. And this is for MJ 27. I believe in your comments you said you had a relative who served in that. That's pretty awesome. My family didn't come over until after the Civil War, so I had nobody that served during it, so to me that's pretty cool. Alright, moving on from there. Last episode we did see the Battle of Rapidan Bridge, which was kind of a mess on the first day, especially with the Federal Cavalry basically pulling off something that the cavalry should have not been able to do, and charging into infantry in prepared defensive positions and basically wrecking that entire corps with almost half their numbers. It was a pretty close call on the first day, and thankfully I'd sent that other division up north to secure that entry point on our flank, and found their artillery reserve on the way back down, which delayed them long enough to where then they were passing by Wilderness Tavern. I was able to spot that Federal Brigade coming down the road and reset up my defenses there, which allowed us to be prepared for that day 2 combat, where we were able to take our vengeance on the cavalry. And luckily for us, looks like we took down Hancock in one of the initial volleys, because the morale of the Federal armies at the start of the day was at 65, and that quickly drug them down into the 40s and 30s. So once Hancock went down, that corps started falling apart, and that was great news for us. Otherwise, we probably would have lost this fight also, like we did at Dalton. Now, while we're still only in the first day of the campaign, it's still May 1st. So the Battle of Dalton is still going on. The Battle of Rapidan Bridge is going on. And it looks like we might have our next combat down here. Probably over here, because my forces are still consolidating. Probably over here at Shreveport. It looks like 19th Corps is on its way to meet us. And they're actually going to initially outnumber us if we do have a combat here, because the District of Arkansas on its way down is the largest corps of this force. And they still actually haven't even received their orders yet. They're still a few hours away from receiving their orders and even begin marching. So these are all orders I issued on the first day of the campaign, and it's still in game. It's still the first day of the campaign, so they actually haven't even received those orders yet. Well, the 19th is on its way north. And I'm probably gonna have to reevaluate my plan for New Orleans, as there's actually 2 more corps down. You got the Army of the Gulf, which is 31,000 men, so I don't know how many corps that includes. 19th is definitely part of it. 16th. Our 2 corps might be even on in numbers, which could make it a little hairy. I'm still trying to decide to do what Forest Corps. I think first stop for them is going to be Fort Pickering. I'm not exactly sure yet, but they are still waiting for 1 cavalry brigade to come online. And I have actually just made the decision while overviewing the map here that I am going to fully disband Pickett's command and send them to the Department of West Virginia, which will give them 2 divisions plus some cavalry and artillery. So they'll have 2 full divisions and a small artillery division and some cavalry. And I'm actually going to send them, like their name suggests, into West Virginia. And I'm hoping to capture Charleston, Grafton, and Wheeling while the federal armies are occupied here in Virginia. This should give us the 3 captured cities that we need for one of our objectives here to help us unseat Lincoln, which is basically the only way we're going to win the war. So capturing 3 cities doesn't count on recapturing our southern cities, which they hold. We have to capture northern cities. West Virginia fits that bill, and the West Virginia force should be small enough where they should stay in supply while in the region. Getting everything else might be a little bit of an issue. The 5 consecutive land battles are going to be large, they're going to be bloody, they're going to be rough. I don't know about that. 5 consecutive naval battles, on the other hand, something I am working on. I am now ordering all of our ironclads, which are basically 90% and above on readiness to reform with the Mobile Squadron, and we're going to start using that to clear the Gulf out. We should get our victories out of here unless they have a bunch of ironclads in these fleets. Then we're going to be in trouble. But if they don't have a bunch of ironclads in these fleets, we should be able to get our naval victories down here in the Gulf and hopefully clear it out and cut off supply to the Army of the Gulf. Well, that's where we stand right now. A little bit of a mess, but we're going to get a handle on it. And I also just went through and checked all the garrisons, see if I can draw any troops out of there. And there's really not much even in the garrisons. Most of them are at 50 men. So I'm just going to consolidate all of them probably here with the District of the Gulf, which only has 1,600 men, and combine them all down into 1 or 2 smaller brigades, plus up the strength of this force a little bit to help with the Army Transmisses operations in New Orleans. Also, I'm waiting for a division of I did cut down another 1 division command and transfer it into District of Florida. Now, plus their numbers up to just under 12,000. I'm going to be sending them back over to Jacksonville, hopefully take down Fort of Fernandina, and then come back down towards Pensacola and hopefully have us secure Florida for ourselves. I do believe that covers everything. So I'll be back with the next major incident. Alright, we've only advanced the game to 2 in the afternoon, and still May 1st. And yeah, they are coming back again for the Army of Tennessee. So George Thomas, after his victory earlier in the day, is coming back for a second fight. 2 battles on the same day, basically in the same location. It's probably a continuation of the Battle of Dalton. Oh God, do I stand and fight this one? They're literally 3 times our numbers. Alright, we're withdrawing. We're not going to fight that one out. Army of Mississippi, I need you to change direction. Actually, I need you to halt first and then change direction. Get you into Atlanta. And Hardy's Corps, where are you going? Where are you going, Hardy? Start moving on Atlanta. My Cavalry Corps can slip down that way. Hardy's Corps might be trapped at this point. Gotta try and get him down to Chattanooga. Chattooga. Falling back. Alright, Hood's Corps is not in a good place. Are you done moving? Not yet. This is distracting me from that upcoming fight. Cavalry Corps is retreating towards the Army of Mississippi. That's good. Hardy, get on the damn move. Get the hell out of there. Oh, they're going to beat us to Atlanta, aren't they? Gave withdrawal orders. I probably should have given full-on retreat orders. Unless they were just consolidating after their victory, because they just went into camp. Good for us. They're going to let Hardy's corps slip away. That's even better. Nope, they're going for it. Get out of there. That's even worse numbers. Just straight up retreat. Move south, boys. Don't go west. Ugh. No. Well, I'm not going to hold you here while I try to extricate myself from this, so I'll be back. Just had to bring you all in real fast for this because I just spotted something new. And this is new right here. Units disbanded. So apparently after our battle at Rapidan Bridge, they did enough damage to 3 of our batteries that they disbanded them due to lack of numbers. So Pogue's battery, Pegram's battery, and Cut's battery have all been disbanded. So I'm now down 3 batteries of artillery in the Army of Northern Virginia, and that's a big hit to us. That cavalry corps did some massive damage to us. So that was just something I had to show you guys. It's new to me. I actually like that because it lets me know what units I have lost. So that cavalry division managed to erase 3 of my batteries. That's just not good. Just figure I'd bring you guys in. More bonds. Gotta start doing something about that, and clearing the Gulf is going to help with that. Hardy's done with his retreat. Very good. All right, I just had to bring you all in to show you guys that because that was just new to me. So I'll be back. Alright, it's now May 6th, and it actually looks like we ended up in a siege here, and I did not catch that. We got 2nd Corps Army of Potomac besieging Hill's Corps. We do have a slight numbers advantage on them infantry-wise. Neither of us have cavalry, and we do have a gun advantage. And casualties are starting to climb. They have 666, we have 766. We have a good chance of winning this siege. That's only if no one else joins in. So we're going to take this one over to an assault, but other news, 1st Corps Army of Potomac has actually been moving up the valley here with 13,000 men and 45 guns. So I actually had to pull the Department of West Virginia out of Stanton to avoid them as they are still waiting for Pickett to arrive. Or what's left of Pickett's command that I folded in. Okay, they have arrived now. Division. So they're in here. Who do we get in charge here? Political officer, that's fine. And he was already a major general. He didn't get promoted to this command, so got to use the officers that are still waiting in the wings. We got 24,000 volunteers available, but I need them as replacements. I really can't raise any fresh brigades at this point. 290,000 drafts available, though, so we will be sucking those up once the winter sets in. Why is this depot burning down? I didn't order that to be burned. Unless that's a glitch. But I did not order that burned down. We're still close enough to draw supply from it. We're going to take this one over to a fight before my units begin breaking. Some of them are already broken. We do have 2 corps in this fight. So we're going to take this one over to a fight right now, so I will see you all on the other side of the load screen. Welcome everybody to the second battle Rapidan Bridge. So this is a meeting engagement, and it's actually taking place at Wilderness Tavern. It's where the final action of the last battle, Rapidan Bridge, took place. The core we have on the field is actually all the way down here by Catharpin Road, so we are definitely not going to make it up to the objective in time. This would have been my preferred area of fighting due to the open ground and the numbers and artillery advantage. So there's no way we're getting up there before the Federals arrive, who are entering up here in this corner. So they are much, much closer than us. So we do have to do some cross-country travel. I might be able to get my... Do I have cavalry on the field? I got no cavalry on the field. Okay. This artillery division's only got... All right, I'm going to have to break this battery down to one of these brigades. All right. So, and my reserve corps is hopefully arriving over here. They showed 0 hours on the arrival, and that is... Button. Ewell's 2nd Corps. So hopefully their 1st Division starts arriving any second now, and I can rush them to Wilderness Tavern. Other than that, I'm going to get these troops set up to start coming down these roads here without roadblocking each other, and I will come back in once we have contact with the Federals. Alright, it's now 11:50 in the morning on day 1, and we're actually getting here about the same time as the Federals. So really no time to set up a defensive position for us, as I do need these boys to come at us, but we are starting to capture Wilderness Tavern Point, which will help us out a little bit there. So we need to start putting this division in line. And what I really want to do is get swung out over here onto this fence line, but it looks like they have troops coming down this road also, so that's not going to be feasible for us. Be right on the stream bed. Don't like that position because this is high ground, this is high ground. You just kind of... Oh, no. They're automatically looking to push into that cover, and I don't want them there. Right there is fine. I'll have the 3rd Infantry Brigade, this division, start building breastworks behind along this, trying to keep it up here just on the forward slope of this hill. Put 2 divisions there and figure out what I'm going to do here, because these fence lines do break up the defensive positions. Hopefully the artillery comes up soon. I have this division moving at the double time. You guys get right in that fence right there. So both my corps are actually hitting this spot at the same time. I had a little bit of a roadblock because the 1st Division of 2nd Corps and the 1st Division of 3rd Corps got here at about the exact same time, which I was not expecting. All right, we hold the objective now. It's good news for us. This brigade looks like it's peeling off. We got more brigades back here, like I said. See some... Are there dust trails on this road? Yes, there's a dust trail there and over here. It doesn't look like it too much in the way of forces coming down this way. Maybe it's the rest of his division, or maybe not. If I can force a swing out this way to use these fences without having to build cover, I'll be a much happier man, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Because it looks like the majority of the forces are coming down this way. Could be wrong on that count. You really don't see enough dust trails to equate for the numbers they have on the field. Over here, start building those breastworks. Where's your division? Johnson. All right. Bringing you boys in line over here. That's good for that infantry brigade and this artillery. Just have to swing out the other 2 infantry brigades. You know what? So I should move over here just for that little bit of extra height, but we'll handle that when I get down. We have some cover from these trees here. Little. Why is it giving me that marching column? I don't need the marching. Yeah. With the halt order, I should clear that up. And I didn't realize it. Ramsar, who broke at the last battle, his brigade is in deep. They're under 400 men in that brigade. They lost 3/4 of that brigade in that fight. They broke. So when Rams are getting defamed was pretty uncalled for, in my opinion. But it is what it is with this game. But so I did leave him in command, but that brigade is not going to be fighting today. They just don't have the numbers. Actually, a nifty little position for this artillery. If you look, they're actually going to be facing in multiple directions. Not masked up in any one, though, which is not really all that great. It's glitching out on me. Boys, begin building that. There, because I want you to start all the way on the end and work your way across. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I keep the core together. So, same 2 corps that fought the last battle. So Hill's corps is not in good shape. They're actually down to 11,200 men. So I'm mostly going to be using 2nd corps, which is at 14,100. Come on forward, boys. We're sitting in canister range of these 12-pounders, which is even better. Start digging. There we go. So get them leveled up with a perk. Right now, the only unit with a perk, I believe, is the Stonewall Brigade. Firing. Not blocking your sight. Oh, that's going to be bad if they don't start firing. There they go. I'll bring your division up here. Why did it take you so long to get your men? Oh, Rhodes is in front of him. I don't want you out this way. You have Ramsar's brigade, and I want to leave them back here. Battering line right there should be good. Keep moving around to get shot. I will take that. line of sight so bad. What the hell's going on there? That brigade. You two boys, go get them. Move up and shoot these boys. Let's go. I gave you orders to go get these guys. We'll stop right there before we get any closer to that infantry. Oh, if I lose any more friggin' artillery to goddamn stupidity, I'm gonna be pissed. That's the Irish Brigade. Stonewall, take them down. No, I love the Irish Brigade, but not right now. You guys are about to take the same beating they had over at Antietam. Get your men down the road, damn it. Same with you boys. What the hell's going on down here? They should have been much further along. Let's bring this division over here. I didn't want to, but I'm going to need to. We're really hoping to leave them out of the fighting. Very quickly shifting our direction. Not as fast as I would like. The AI is showing a level of aggressiveness I'm just not used to lately. There we go. See that brigade off. Very good, boys. Come around on this one. A minute before he gets his orders. You guys all must have run into each other, so they're all disrupted now. One brigade is doing its work. 3-inch orders. Put you on counter batter, see if you can't hit their guns back here. Back. They're not doing me any good over here. Here we go. Rip that brigade down. Oh crap. 754 casualties. He's about to break. Maybe I should have started building breastworks over here so I could move them behind. There he goes. Anderson, stop what you're doing. Have someone else do that. I don't think we're going to need it today. Moving them off the fence seems to have cleared up their line of sight. That's a little odd. We start hitting these guys with canister. There we go, we got a level. Close support perk, get that canister working even better. That volley just did some good work for us. Side's just blocked. At the double. Stonewall Brigade's getting hammered. Pull back. Come on up. All these guys just happen to get roadblocked at the worst goddamn moment. I'm finishing this brigade off. Getting the line right there. Another battle's gonna be bloodier than I'd hoped. Double time it, boys. Double time it. Get those rifles working. That was a good volley. Just had to drop a bunch of those bodies drop. And stop the parade ground maneuvering. Start firing. I want to go get this lonesome brigade. I really can't afford the casualties of going after it, especially when we're winning. Yeah, you know what? We're going to risk it. Kirkland on this flank. Once we get them turned just a little bit, we'll start setting up Cook's brigade to him on the other flank. They lost line of sight again, really? Whoa, they went up to level 3 already. Look at that. I think that flank's good for the artillery. Stay on these brigades and break them. We're going to win this on the morale, not on casualties. Almost 2-1. We're doing better on this fight with the casualties than we're in the last two. Still not good enough, though. We weren't able to prepare defenses. Good, that should turn them. Oh, start moving in. And that pulled them out of the small defense that they did have. And may get some more from this fence, but for right now they're in the open. Thousand casualties, damn. These boys are just hanging in there. Go. Let's start pushing in on them. Now they have to choose which direction they're going to face. Good. Who's dead? Butler. Nope, take down some of their officers. Not having the a.o.m mod is really going to hurt us officer-wise for this campaign. Just do not have a lot. Push forward and hit that brigade. They are coming at us. Pushing on them. And I order another brigade up with you. I just want to order Johnston up. Get up there. boys, get some revenge for your fallen commander. More troops up here. You almost got this one. Just got to break a few more of them. Stay on these boys. I'm going to issue withdrawal orders soon. More of them over there. Problem with Yankees in 1864, there's more of them than you can count. Boys, move around, move around. Brigade's almost broken. You get zoned in, you forget you have divisions available. Stafford. Get up here. That battery's gone. These guys are not too stable, so let's pull them back. Johnston's wounded. Another brigade commander. Break this battery so we can turn on the infantry. Next thing I need is taking the canister in the flank. There's a brigade there, so advance up to that fence. Hopefully Cook can finish this one off. Oh, and I think I forgot to mention, if anybody's wondering what today's battle brew is, it's Nika, the Japanese whiskey. 80 casualties. We'll see them off fairly soon. I mean, they're taking fire from 5 brigades. There's no way in hell they're hanging out. Still hanging in there. Start shooting at them again. They're ignoring us, so keep firing into them. They're stabilizing. Battle, you get over here too. There's that brigade. Burning fire, boys. Get on them. Everybody up to the fence. But we might just start seeing their withdrawal. You boys move up and engage, move up and engage. Casualty is still good for us. We might actually push this into a major victory. That'll be good. How's your division commander? Oh, he's hanging out with Ramser's brigade. Come on. Get the hell up here to give proper orders. Problem is, retreating units do distract. The battle's finally getting in on this. On that fence line, that brigade's coming at us. Those damn fences like I ordered. Why the hell did you stop moving? Nobody there to distract you. Keep moving. Gotta push these Yankees and get rid of them. I can't believe this brigade stabilized on us. Get in there, boys. You've been hanging out doing nothing for too long. Come on. Vance, get them on the flank. Now we're finding them in the woods. Casualties are going to climb. Just got to finish breaking them. Problem is some of their brigades did reform. It's not online yet. Anderson, you're up next. Division up here. Ramser, you're not doing anything useful right now, but you can level up by working on that. You hanging out back here? Oh, because of Davis. You up here? Starting to bring your division up so we can get you in the battle line. Basically two separate fights right now on either wing. I really can't safely push in the center. Everybody's running out of ammo. The Irish Brigade only took 215 casualties. They probably broke under canister fire. That's probably why. Alright, we have the major victory. Now we just got to chase them off. Got to break some more brigades. A little worse than 2-1 now. 1.5-1 at this point. I really wanted to keep it at 2-1, but that's just not possible since they're in the woods now. Vance finished breaking that brigade. Let's start shooting up the Irish Brigade again. Wait for these other divisions to come up. Broke this brigade over here. Nope, still there. Get back after them. Still there. Finish the job, boys. Alright, they're going to start ordering withdrawal here any minute. I just realized this says May 1st, so this battle's also taking place. This is a continuation of Rapidan Bridge. This ain't the second battle of Rapidan Bridge. This is basically a continuation of it because one of the corps did not run away. That's what this is. I just realized that because we're on the 6th or 7th on the main map, but this is actually, this siege started right after first battle of Rapidan Bridge. So this is actually still the same battle. We just want to try and cause as many casualties as we can. Irish Brigade's breaking easy. I think we might have taken Mar down. They're on their flank. Go hit them. This brigade's not pulling off. They're going to cause casualties to us. I'm going to send the Ramsers Brigade home after this one because he's the lowest strength and have him suck up some drafts. I wanted to wait till the winter, but I don't think that's possible. The Irish Brigade's broken. Alright, hit this brigade in the flank. They're not moving. They're covering the retreat. Oh, there they go. Now they're starting to move. For want of some cavalry, which I have none of on the field right now. That's keep chasing them, cause casualties, maybe. We got it back almost to the 2-to-1. There's their commander right there. Maybe we catch him in the firing. There's that brigade. I think that's the last one that's really close enough for us to chase, unless this brigade's going to stand and fight. They're pulling off too, but let's see if we can catch them with a couple of volleys. Another one. They're not fully pulling off, but we've taken most of these brigades down by half, which is really good. And these Richmonds have a much longer range than those Enfields do. It's a good thing I ordered more of them. Alright, I think that's it, so let's pull you boys back. Stop the fighting. And I don't see that headquarters section anymore, so we might have gotten the corps commander. Right, let's pause this here and take a quick look at the paperwork. So, do a save real fast. That went much better than expected. I mean, this one corps was the size of both of ours combined, so that went a lot better. Whoa, battle took a lot of casualties. What the hell happened there? Oh, that's ugly. That's ugly. All these brigades are taking a damn beating. I don't think I have any named. No, it's second and third corps, so there's no named units in these two corps. But take a look at the division counts. Early's division did 2,368 casualties. Rhodes' division did 396. Pillow did 1,194, and Johnson's did 2,481. And third corps only Heath's division fought for another 1,091. Losses, though. Heath lost 494. Early lost 1,200 men. Rhodes lost 111. Pillow lost 983. And Johnson lost almost 1,500. Not liking that. See if we got any. See if we got any of their officers, and we'll come back and look at ours. Nope, we didn't catch Gibbon. Thought we would have caught him because of that. His corps command was out in the rifle fire, so we did not get him. Fourth division, nobody. Really? Wounded a division commander post, killed Brooke, and wounded a battery commander. So we basically did to them what they did to us officer-wise. Yeah, Butler was killed. Johnston was wounded. Yeah, so we lost one dead officer, one wounded officer to their one dead officer and two wounded officers. Thought we would have caught a lot more, especially the casualties that are coming up on these brigades, fighting down to half strength. Like, battle stayed in until below half strength. That's disgusting. He was just about to break. I didn't realize he was taking damage like that. He went in towards the end as a fresh brigade. Damn. All right, we'll get closed out of here, and I will see you at the post-battle screen. All right. We took down 7,500 of the 22,000 infantry they had on the field. No cavalry, got all 30 of their guns. Total loss of 8,000 of their 22,000 men. We lost 4,204 of our 24,218 infantry on the field now. You have to remember, this is two of my corps. This is one of his corps. This is just that one corps alone had 22,000 men. Two of my corps had 24. This shows you the vast numbers disparity that we are fighting right now. We lost 14 of our 76 guns, but we will get those back because we hold the field. Total loss of 4,331 of our 25,350 men. I mean, almost 2-to-1 odds against the Federals, but still, we got to do better. Because it was a meeting engagement, no set defensive positions, I did take a little bit more of a pounding than I wanted to, but still better than our last two fights. Alright, well, I'll see you all back on newspaper screen and strategic map. Alright, glories of victory at Rapidan Bridge. 2nd Corps Armed Potomac is retreating in panic. The enemy has reportedly suffered total casualties of 7,987 men, thereof 1,204 killed and 221 captured. Our casualties total 4,331 men, with 647 killed and 636 missing, and the rest are wounded. We've captured 3,700 rifles and 13 guns from the field and sent 200 soldiers off to our prison camps. I think we would have captured more. I think we would have captured more if it's gone to a second day. Now, we had the overnight attrition phase. We would have captured a lot of runaways from both sides of the army. Things are staying hot here in Northern Virginia. Now, 2nd Corps is seen off. Looks like we don't have anybody to our front right now, but we do have the Army of James kind of sitting off down here with 18th Corps and 17,000 men, which we do have to deal with. So I might send Department of North Carolina to go deal with it. And that would just be Ransom's command. There's a bit of a numbers disparity. We may have to only have him handle it alone. So let's bring him back down. Oh, Scouts, you don't have full things yet. So everybody's transferred into Department of West Virginia. Just wait for their readiness to come up a bit more. 33 days for full readiness, but they should be ready to go in about 4 or 5 days. We'll push them back into Stanton and take on 1st Corps Army of the Potomac. And looks like the Kanawha Division's still out here. Need to fight these 2 corps separately. I do want to push into West Virginia with that force and see if we can't draw off anybody over here. Looks like Army of the Ohio may be making a push into Southwest Virginia, to Western North Carolina. I do have more troops on the way to help out Atlanta. That's the District of Georgia, which does handle the coast, but they are now on their way to Atlanta. Hardy's trying to make his way back there still. And Forrest is still waiting for one. Oh, his other brigade is showing up, so we don't have much in the ways planned for him. So I want to see if we can recapture. Could be a good idea, could be a bad idea. 600 garrison troops. How many forces do I have with 2 cav divisions and a battery? 7 guns, 3-inch ordnance rifles. I want to retake Memphis, so we're going to have them push on Fort Pickering. Once again, hopefully it does not massacre the garrison. We need to retake Vicksburg. But we need to knock out these corps to take back Vicksburg. So, thought this fight would have happened already, but it has not. It looks like 19th seeing the buildup of my forces up here and stopped advancing on us. So I'm waiting for these forces to get their readiness a little bit higher. Like, I want them to be just in the green. This way I can push them right down in here to Natchitoches. I think I pronounced that correctly. If I did not, please lambast me all you want. But it looks like Natchitoches to me, so. Then we can take on 19th Corps. Hopefully knock this out separately from the other corps that are in the area. I do have all the garrisons that I stripped heading to the District of the Gulf, but really did not give them many more numbers. That'll plus them up to just about 7,100 men once everybody's there and 41 guns. Then Florida, I do have more troops transferring into also right now, because right now they're 1,500 men. They're going to go up to just under 12,000. Then we'll push them into Jacksonville and then against the fort outside of Fernandina. And we'll have them come back towards Pensacola, see if we cannot secure Florida for ourselves. And the fleet's still a few days away from being ready to go. So all those ships have to transfer into it still. Got the CSS Tennessee 2 is already there. It looks like everybody's there. 10 of 40. Okay, everybody's showing up already. All right, so we'll set this fleet to raiding. Hopefully go take down the first West Gulf blockading squad. 35 ships, 305 guns. That's going to be a tough nut to crack. But we'll make the attempt. So I do have a lot more ships that are repairing. Georgia's repairing. Nashville's repairing. Columbia, Huntsville, Milledgeville, Muskogee, Tuscaloosa, Virginia 2. And I got some more down here. So we do have a bunch of ironclads, a lot more than I expected to have. North Carolina and the Raleigh, once they're at 90%, will join the fleet. They're at 84 right now. And I've ordered the Arkansas to Tennessee and the Georgia. I'm going to have to rename Tennessee because we already have a Tennessee. First Tennessee's been sunk. There's a Tennessee 2, so we'll have to rename this ship to something else. Figure that one out. I held off on ordering more casemates as they just take too long to construct. I doubt any would be ready before the end of the campaign. Something you got to do early to get those ships and have a useful amount of time. Alright, but I think that should do it for this episode. A lot of things happening on the map. I'm expecting a few more combats. Actually, I'm expecting another combat right now at Atlanta. Because the map is paused right now, but this 4th Corps on its own is pushing in, so hopefully we can knock this Corps out by its lonesome. And I do believe the map we get for Atlanta does have a river, which will work to our advantage. So if we can force them into attacking us across the river, I'll be that much happier because we can just trounce that Corps without taking too many casualties. Alright, yeah, so we will end this one here. Once again, if you're a new viewer, return viewer, you're not yet subscribed, please think about hitting that subscribe button. If you do, remember that bell icon so alert to the next video comes out. If you'd like a brigade in one of my armies, please let me know in the comments below type of unit and state it's from. And you will be getting an existing unit already. I'm not recruiting any fresh units. I need the men that are in the pool to replenish what I already have in the field. So the unit you want is available from the state you want, and an officer is available for it that you want. I will happily oblige you. I just ask that you be subscribed and leave your request in the comments below. And I will see you all at the next episode. Stay grumpy.